Hi, my name's Dave, and what we're doing here is beginning a replacement training video showing the basics of using the hot rod hand truck and strap kit, in this case for lowering an old tank out of a raised position and behind some obstacles and down onto the floor using this special hand truck and the lowering strap that comes in the kit. What I'm going to be demonstrating is a set of techniques, a set of rules to remember that you'll be applying them differently depending on the installation, depending on the job site, but they're good for rules of thumb. The first thing that I'd like to show you is rolling up to the empty tank with the hand truck. It's in a raised position. It's not necessary to do any measuring. Just remember that one of the key ideas to using this kit is that the water heater, the tank, becomes a lever to rock back and forth on top of the hand truck. Second thing is we use the strap to hang the tank from the hand truck, and in order to get the hand truck, imagine a seesaw. You put two kids on one end, the other kid has a hard time doing anything. Well, the lower this point of contact is on the tank, the easier it's going to be to do your job. And I could go into more detail, give more words, but you're probably already there, probably already watching what's going on. So approaching the old tank, it's empty. I want to get it out. I'm rolling up with my hand truck. I'm stopping about this far away from the tank I want to take out, because I want to give myself a head start on leverage by leaning the hand truck forward. You can see, and I'm going to double check here. Yeah, you can see it's sitting on the toe of the blade. Blades on these hand trucks are shorter than on a normal hand truck. That's to make them stiffer, make them easier to use for this system. Rocking it forward, you'll see that turns the water. The water heater's got a head start for rocking back. You'll see that in a minute. I'm taking the lowering strap comes in the kit. In this case, you can do it however you want. Whatever the water heater will hang from, that's what you hang this from. I'm wrapping around the gas control valve. You see we got a plastic gas control valve. This some Bradford's got a brass nipple with a plastic slide. This is all plastic. And take a look at there's another video on the water heater lifter channel that shows that these tanks will hang. Still a little bit of an experiment. I still am really careful, but I'm confident that this gas control valve will take the weight of this water heater. It's all plastic. It will take it. I've grabbed it behind the valve at about halfway. I'm leaning the hand truck over. Not quite going to make contact with I'm going to pull it back a little bit. I'm not going to, eventually you'll see me with a gap, because I'm going to be moving the camera in a minute. I'm leaving a gap here. I'm draping one end of the strap on this side of the handle, one end on this side. I'm wrapping under and over one way and under and over the other way. When you grab this, it becomes a friction brake. Your hand is what's holding the tank up in the air, and you let go to lower. It's not going to take much to hold up. You don't have to grip very hard, and you'll see that. I'm going to unwrap this. I'm going to move the camera to the top of the tank and show this from a different angle. Hand trucks forward. Got the strap around the shank of the gas valve. I'm wrapping one side on one side, the other side of the strap on the other, and I'm crisscrossing them once across the top and grabbing it. This is going to be my brake. So I'm going to move the camera back. Okay, I want to point out the obstacles. We've got a little over 31-inch tall pole in the way. The bottom of the tank is going to have to clear this because the space between the inside of the pole and the molding on the door is about 21.5 inches. You can probably tell we've got what happens to be a 22-inch Bradford. The serial numbers are JA. Customer says it's 9 years old. I don't know the serial by heart. It's a 22. Take a look at the top. Let's see, can you see it? Yeah. I got lucky, we got nut-to-nut flexes on the top. I undid the wall side, left them on the tank side. I'm going to use these as my handhold. That's what I like to do. Bradford's with the top TMP. You can use a TMP drain also. You can screw a burner cover to the front of the tank. Use that as a handhold. 2 vent screws, 1 on each side. That works great. This is convenient for me. It's efficient in this case. So your situation and my situation may vary. So we're going through with the removal. We've got the setup. I'm planning ahead. I've got my gap. I've got my knot. I'm secure here. Double checking my secure. You don't really have to put a foot. I put my foot down here so I have contact with the base of the hand truck. This is not too steep of an angle. What I'm going to do now is pull the top of the water heater straight back into the hand truck. Any pulling I'm going to be doing from here out is almost all of it's going to be through the middle of the hand truck. Hand truck will take care of the rest. The top will act as a cradle. You can see that happening. I'm going to check what's behind me. I'm actually going to make a change so it's not as complicated. Turn it a little bit. I'm going to try and not move that shoebox. And I'm just going to pull back. Sometimes you guys will, I'm making sure my hand stays tight. I'm pivoting back and forth on this. Most of the work being done here is I'm using my foot as a brace. I'm pulling on the top of the tank. That's it. I'm rocking the bottom up. And I'm comfortable. You see how the hand truck leans forward like this? It's built that way. It's so I don't have to worry about it. I'm balancing with my left hand, holding the strap tight with my right hand. The hand truck is balancing the rest. You guys want to move back and forth in a position like this. You put your foot on the axle and use your toe to keep the wheels from flipping out. Other than that, all you got to do is pull straight back very gently. Now I'm watching my top. I'm going to let loose a little bit because I got top clearance issue. Okay. So, I've seen new guys try and put the tank straight up and down like this and lower it. My recommendation is use your toe to control it. Do something like that. Let the wheels come forward a little bit. I find that better for the balance. And let the hand go, dropping it to the floor. And those are about the basics.